Whoops.
14.
This is number 1. This is the isosceles triangle.
What's that for?
If on an isosceles triangle you can draw an altitude in and split it in half. And that would make, if this was 5, so that would make this 2.5. So if we were looking for this angle, these two sides are adjacent and hypotenuse. So you can do cosine of A equals adjacent over hypotenuse. Which means cosine inverse of that, which is the same as this, equals angle A. Alright, that was probably a bunch of probably good. Alright, now, what did you guys get?
75.5. That's what I got.
75.5. Okay, we gotta find all the angles, so what's the easiest way to do this?
Angle A is 75.5 and angle B is 75. And then 180 minus both of those plus the sum of both.
Okay, yeah. Base angles on isosceles are congruent. All three of them have to add up to 180. So 180 minus whatever these two are, we give us angle C. 180 minus 75.5 minus 75.5 is
29. 30.
31, you said?
29.
Yes.
At a distance of 100 meters. Why don't you guys try and draw this one?
Are we doing evens too?
Give you guys a head start. Yeah, the problem with these chapter tests is you don't get two of the same kind of problem. You just get
Oh
every
shoot,
problem
this is
different.
the review?
It's a test on Thursday.
This is. Wait, we're doing 2 or 3?
2.
2.
Try and draw a picture and go ahead and solve it if you can. You should be able to, I think.
Is this just basic?
Did you draw a tree?
No. I'm not artistic.
Oh, you're so funny.
Okay, I think the 100 meters is the ground distance to the tree, not the
It is.
distance to the top of the tree.
I got.
Although they weren't very clear on that. It's a Christmas tree.
Oh, that's a Christmas.
Whoops.
No singing in class. No singing in North Pole.
Christmas tree. I love the choir branches.
Ooh.
I don't know the words.
Is that how tall is the tree?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sir.
Come on now. This is a geometry question, not a...
That was my least favorite math.
Me too.
Really?
That's when I gave up on that.
Well, it's the Trig chapter in geometry question.
I thought
You guys should
geometry
definitely
was
know this by now.
okay.
That was the first year I got a B, and I just gave up.
All downhill from there.
I thought that was the first year.
Was it your first B?
Well, yeah, in regular high school classes, I got a B in middle school for my high school class. So it technically is on my high school
Alright,
transcript.
so relative to this angle, we got a right triangle here, because the tree goes straight up. So you can use basic SOHCAHTOA trigonometry. Relative to this angle, we have the opposite and adjacent. Which trig function deals with opposite and adjacent?
Cotangent.
Tangent. Tangent of 28 degrees equals opposite
X
over
100.
adjacent.
So it's tangent of 28 times 100 equals x.
Yeah, since that 100 is on the bottom, you multiply by 100 to solve that for x.
I got 53.2 meters.
It's a tall tree.
53.2 meters.
Wait, what do you do? I might have got the wrong answer.
It is 53.2. Tangent, it's the tangent of 28 times 100.
That's a tall tree.
My thing
If
is
you got something weird, you might check and make sure your calculator's in degrees.
I did. I
Then
forgot
you
what to
did
do
it wrong,
from the.
Bethany.
I got to tan 28 equals X over 100, but I don't know why I just kind of forgot what to do.
Well, we were trying to solve for x, so if it's x divided by 100, you multiply by 100 to get rid of it.
Yeah.
So whatever that is times 100.
What's your favorite calculator, Josh?
Joke's on you. I'm Josh.
You guys remember doing number 3?
A rectangle.
It's been probably about 3 weeks at this point.
Described in a circle of a radius
You should let us try
of
the
an
first
inch.
one.
You have to find it. You can split it in triangles.
Yeah, you split the Pentagon. Do you guys remember know what a Pentagon is?
Yes, the one that looks like a house.
5. It looks kind of like a house or home base. Split it into different triangles. Let me give you a minute head start, see if you can figure it out.
I don't even remember this. A pentagon. It looks like a house.
Yeah.
Boom.
If a regular Pentagon, the house walls would be like bulging out a little bit.
How you split them in triangles, Josh?
Penta means 5.
Yeah.
Boom.
Oh, that's a pentagon.
That's how you can see how unequal.
Mine looks good.
Is it time to go to bed?
Yes, Josh.
Yeah. It's time for you to get a job.
What?
So I don't know what I'm talking about. Have you?
Oh,
You don't have a job yet, do you?
No, sir.
That's worse.
You can go work at Chick-fil-A like everybody else from West End.
I'm thinking about it.
Wow.
But
Are
I
you
want to do
really?
it till after basketball season.
Question,
No.
does it,
So we get
does
set
it have to
something.
be 5 triangles or
Wait,
can
How do you
it
find?
The area triangle.
You don't, I mean, the picture itself isn't asked for at all, but
80.
Whoa, wait a minute.
the question is, what's the area of the Pentagon, right? Yeah. So,
We got it.
the picture helps us kind of figure out, like, what would this angle right here have to be?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
You guys remember how to do that?
It's 360 divided by however many triangles
Yeah. 360 for the full circle. So 360 in this case divided by 5.
72.
96.1. For the answer, not for
are. Are we trying to find the area?
Trying to find the area of the Pentagon.
Okay, so now you can do the area formula.
Okay. Yeah, I had it up here on that. You guys remember that area formula?
One
1 half
half
AB sine C.
This works with
So 1 half
side,
times 4
angle,
times
side.
4.
Guess what we have?
Side,
Side, angle, side.
That's mind blowing.
You know what else is mind blowing?
I didn't
I'm not
remember.
gonna make that joke.
I wrote it up on the board like 10 minutes ago.
I forgot it again.
I got a number.
Josh, what did you get?
38.04.
I did mine wrong.
Okay, after you plug this in, what do you have to
You
do?
had to have 3 seasons you can do.
I don't understand how to do this wrong.
Okay, this would give you the area of the triangle you
Oh.
You times it by 5.
times it by
I
5.
didn't
know what to play that with, huh?
38.04. 226606.
After you plug it in, you have to do times 5 because you need all the triangles together.
Well, I don't think I can like.
You gotta get this part right. You should have got like 1 point, or like 5 point, no, 7
We got
point,
7.6.
7.6.
What did you put for like I don't think.
Like, look.
1 half times 4 times 4 times sine.
Oh,
You know what it's that?
Guys,
The power.
you say the
We devour.
put in the lid.
silly.
And you times six.
Well, I mean,
So in my name.
I don't know that one.
Wasn't it like
What's my
something banging string?
Listen to this.
Yeah.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson's gate wasn't working right for Thanksgiving. Like his family was trying to get it, and his electric gate was like jamming, so he ripped it off its hinges. And then he called the security. Was like, "Hey, there's a gate in the yard. Fix it."
Okay, number 4. Do you guys remember doing this on the homework?
Dwayne Johnson's movies is the Dwayne
That yellow shape thing, quadrilateral.
Can we make triangles?
Yes, we make it in, we turn it into triangles, yes.
Yes.
Kind of, can I draw that shape? Is it possible?
No.
This was the, when they gave you the 90-degree angle, I think this was the easier one, wasn't it? No. I think we can use law of sines on this one, not cosines.
What?
Does that look about right?
Let me see it. Nope, looks wrong.
120. Okay, guess where I'm gonna draw my line at?
Oh, from the
120.
2nd down to the 120.
Yeah.
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 Okay. Now what?
Okay, now we get the angle. That's
You
the
can find
thing.
the
Okay,
area
one-
of the bottom.
Yes, that's what I was about to say.
Okay, this triangle is 7 times 24 divided by 2. You also could do divide by 2 at the beginning. 24 divided by 2 is 12. Times 7 is
63.
84.
84.
Well, why did I say 63?
I don't
12
know.
times, or 7 times 9.
Wait, what's 84? The area?
84 is the area of the little triangle on the bottom.
What do we have to find?
The area of the entire thing.
Uh,
So we did the easy part, basically.
You know,
Could you cut the other triangle in half? Can you make a 90-degree
No.
angle?
You can find
Or-
the length of that, like,
Okay, we can find this length right here. Remember, to find the area of a triangle, to use our area formula, we need side, angle, side, right?
yeah.
So we have side, we don't really have angle yet, but we can find, and we don't have this side yet either, but we can find that. How do I find this guy?
you can do. I think
C
it's.
squared equals 7 squared plus 24 squared.
Right there, right there. 7 squared plus 24 squared
Oh,
equals
okay.
that
I said
square.
it backwards.
Yes.
Why did I say it backwards? 600.
Oh, wait.
25? 25.
Yeah, it probably should come out perfect.
And then we can find the angle with law of.
Stop signs.
Can you use law? You can use law of
You could use basic trig because it's the right
tangent inverse of 7 over 24.
Oh yeah, if you can get the.
tangent of x equals opposite over adjacent.
We're at 16 points.
So tangent inverse of 7/24 gives you x degrees.
16.83.
Okay. If x is 16.3 degrees, then
You do 120 minus 16.3.
yes.
100
And now we have side angle side. By the way, we could have used law of sines. A lot of times in math, there's multiple ways to get the job done. But
Oh, now we can just get area
let's
with
try to
that,
think
right?
of the easiest way. Usually, what?
We can just get area with that, right?
Yeah. Use the area formula. Got side, angle, side.
Josh, what'd you get?
364, 130.
Yes.
Wait, we won't have Josh after Christmas break.
That's right.
We're done.
These are your last.
It's okay. He'll live on in your heart, Drew.
How am I supposed to get my math done
Great.
if I can't ask Josh all
What went through my mind is Drew singing the song, I can't live if living is without you. All by myself. So, is that 360 thing with the 84 added in?
No.
So 360 whatever it was plus 84,
448.
448. Yeah, they just put 448.
We're still doing 3 significant.
Yeah, they did three. I guess they are in love with 3 significant digits.
So much.
Oh, we never really did number 5. I didn't think about
Skip.
Nope, skip number 5.
that. All right, yeah, we'll skip it.
Oh yeah, we did.
No, let's,
No, we didn't.
it's asking how many triangles could be made. We didn't really do that.
I can give you the answer.
Okay, number 6. Observers at point A and B, 30 kilometers apart. Okay, the picture kind of tells you everything. How far is the plane from each observer? So we got 2 questions.
Well, first thing we can do is get the angle.
So basically we need side A and side B. How could we find side A?
Well, we could get side A by doing the thing. My mind is blanking on what it's called.
Come on, we should know this.
Yeah, well, it's opposite over adjacent.
How could we find
So you
side
can do tangent
A?
40.
I'm looking at the picture. They basically ask how far is the plane from observer A and observer B.
You can
Tangent
find the angle
40
from the plane down,
equals
and then
A
sine
over
of whatever
30.
that is over 30,
Okay.
and then sine of 40
Yes.
over.
Law of sines. So, yeah, on law of sines, you need like a side and an angle across from that side and another side. You have to have 3 out of 4 of those things. Sine over the sine of A. Can't speak today. Sine of A over A equals sine of B over B. We have to have at least 3 of these 4 things, and then we can solve it. And yeah, we have 30 kilometers on the bottom. So if we knew the angle up at the top, we would have sine of C over C basically. So what's the angle up top?
Sine
65. So sine of 65 over the 30 kilometers should equal sine of
40 over A.
40 over A. How do we solve this? Well,
You multiply the sine of 40 times 30 and then divide that by sine 65.
yes, cross multiply. A times sine of 65 equals 30 times sine of 40. So, yeah, you have to divide by sine of 65.
Which equals, drum roll please, 21.3.
You are correct.
Yeah!
What does he win?
$1 million. I could really use $1 million right now. But I shot now.
Okay, and then side B, same thing. Sine of 65 over 30 equals sine of 75 over what?
Say it again.
Do it yourself.
I didn't hear what you said.
I know.
No, I didn't hear what you were asking.
Side B,
Oh, why do we have to get side B?
because it asks for both of them.
How far is the funny thing is?
Wait, for why?
Oh. Okay.
This is rigged against us. It's communism.
I'm not sure you know what communism means.
No.
I found the angle.
We're not looking for an angle.
Well, I found it.
He gives you all the angles already, Brady.
No.
Brady's really good at comebacks.
Wait,
No.
we're not on 7?
We are on 6. 7 does need an angle, so maybe you did that one right.
I found it.
No, you can't even
No.
You did 7?
Yeah.
He's an eager beaver. Number 6 has 2 answers, Brady.
Oh, okay.
asking for how far is the plane from each observer, A and B.
I'm trying. Sides.
I'm loving it.
How are you, Josh?
Aww.
I only love you. Bethany made me cry during second hour today.
Cause she sprayed pepper spray in
I
there.
had to remember.
What did you do during second hour?
Tell Bethany. What did you
It's
do?
very rare that I like genuinely get angry about something. It's just annoying me, so I just told him to shut up and
That's not very good.
Is that encouraging
you
or
just have to be
uplifting?
there. It's like
And I was bawling, like, my face was so, like, gross and teary and
it's
snotty.
not true. That is not.
Like, I had to go to the bathroom, like, clean all.
I felt
Hey, Josh, it's okay.
I
We're
did
here
not
for you.
have that shock.
Hey, raise your hand.
Yeah, because I was bawling.
You weren't crying.
Everybody, raise
Yes,
your
I
hand
was.
if you have been verbally assaulted by Bethany.
And physically. I also haven't been assaulted physically.
Issa, raise your hand.
Issa, raise your hand.
She hasn't assaulted me physically, but verbally.
How?
Stop.
Issa doesn't talk much because Bethany yelled at her so much.
Yep.
She's just
You're
afraid
nice.
that she's gonna get yelled at again by
You
Bethany.
can't go through it.
You guys should start a support group.
We should all
How to
start
recover from Bethany.
Hi, my name is Jack, and it's been 3 days since
Hi,
Hi, Jack.
It's been 3 days since Bethany has verbally assaulted me. I think I'm beginning to see sunshine again.
Jack, thanks for sharing. Remember, Jack, we're here for you.
Thanks, guys. It really, really does mean a lot.
Hi, guys. My name
Okay,
is
we need to,
Oh,
nice.
gosh.
My last.
It's okay.
You got it. 3 hours ago?
Just get it out. Get it
It's
out.
okay, just get it out.
It hurts so bad. Right here.
We're really trying to be you know, it's one step closer in the healing process. You'll get through this.
Okay,
Thanks for sharing.
Thanks for sharing.
Now I'm the one crying.
number 7. Did you guys do that already?
Yes.
I found the angle.
Okay.
7, I was gonna 6.
The largest angle is going to be across from which side? The 10 side.
B. Oh,
So
yeah.
there is no B unless you drew it in yourself.
Can we draw it ourselves?
Yeah, draw it yourself. Why don't you guys go ahead and try to solve that? You can also do this. Well, how can we do that? Maybe I should help.
5, 8, and 10. Oh, we have to do the side. I forgot to phone that. Wait, 7 is not the picture right next to it?
No.
No,
Oh, I didn't find
that's
it.
number 6, Brady.
I knew I was
Did you
kidding.
notice there's an airplane?
I was kidding.
Okay, anyways, so the largest angle is, I'll call it A up here. Maybe I should call it.
How do we know it's down?
I drew the little, like,
It's a geometry, largest side is across from the largest angle. What?
I did the little, like, thing with the hypotenuse, like a right triangle.
No, it's not a right triangle.
And
If 5 squared plus 8 squared equaled 10 squared, it would be a right triangle, but I don't believe that's the case.
Angle.
Yeah, so when we have side, 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 it's law of cosines, the angle version. So let's talk about, actually, maybe I should go over here. Let's talk about the side angle side version.
There is no side.
Law of
5
cosines.
squared plus 8 squared
Ouch.
minus 10 squared over 2a.
C squared equals A squared plus B squared minus 2AB cosine C.
What is that?
That's law of cosines.
Oh, that!
This is used to solve side angle side triangles. Remember, we only needed to use law of cosines to find the first missing part, and then after that you could use law of sines.
We don't have side.
Yeah, we don't have side angle side. We have side side side.
So
And
can 5 be A?
whoops.
I made my 5.
If you solve this for cosine, like cosine of C, it'd be A squared plus B squared minus C squared over 2AB.
Oh,
We don't have to have this memorized, do we?
No. A lot of cosines I will write on the board. Both of them. So, since we got side, 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 we need to plug it into this one.
Isn't it cosine inverse of all this?
Yes. Cosine of C equals that, so after you plug that in, you have to do cosine inverse of that answer.
I got one. I got
No.
one. I got one.
no,
I got it.
no.
I also got this.
No one cares.
What did you get?
Hold on.
I got 97 points. I thought you already
I
did
got
it.
97.1.
No. What? What did you tell the answer? You lied to us?
It was me.
Don't let me start crying.
It was me.
Okay. And then you do
Supersonic speed.
sine inverse of what you get.
Cosine. This is law of cosines.
Sweet.
I got 97.9.
I got
Hickory.
97.9. Am I right?
Good job, Brady.
Yes. Oh.
What if I told
Look,
you
I got it on my calculator.
I was capping and I just read the board?
Listen, I'm a little slow.
Matthew and Josh
A little.
and Jackson said it all before I wrote it down.
I'm a little slow.
You said you're a liberal?
A little slow.
You're a liberal slow?
Brady,
Brady,
sounded like you said
you're
you're
a
a
little
little
Politics and TARC are like the only subjects I can trust to have a conversation with Brady.
And stocks.
And stocks too. Brady
Yeah.
knows about stocks.
I know, that's
Not
that
crypto,
surprising.
not crypto.
Hey, listen, we don't talk about
Hey
crypto.
Brady, how's Shiba doing?
We don't talk
She
about
was
Shiba.
moving.
Okay, number 8.
Charge.
Wait,
One-
so
Yep.
the final answer 97?
Yep, that was it. That's what they're asking for. Angle C.
Politics and stocks.
Charge.
Why don't you guys try and draw a picture for 8? You guys remember directions
Was
and
97.9 the answer?
Yep.
Oh.
too straightforward for you.
Yeah.
Is asking for angle C. Number 8, yeah. 8's not really the directional problem, it's number 10 is the directional problem.
8. 2 hikers follow a trail that splits into 2 forks. Very interesting. Each hiker takes a different fork. The forks diverge at an angle of 67 degrees, and both hikers walk at a speed of 3.5 miles an hour. How far apart are the hikers after the trail?
This sounds exactly like an ACT question.
Alright, now, assuming we have the hikers walking at the same time,
I'm just gonna have
let's say,
to go.
hypothetically, these hikers are walking.
It's an isosceles triangle.
Yeah, isosceles does help. You can kind of use a trick from number 1, or you can use side angle side. So you could use, they probably wanted you to use law of cosines because that's kind of where we're at in the chapter.
Does this mean how far away they are?
Yeah.
Can't you use Pythagorean theorem?
No.
Why not?
It's not a right triangle.
Are you doing
That's right.
Where's the others?
You never know how to work with me.
Yeah.
It's Bethany's fault. She sent me. How dare you?
Wait.
He's gonna read it.
What?
You affected that football picture last game.
They did.
They did. So it's just because he's a football coach.
Wait, so you guys are realizing that extra class is completely biased towards his own sports?
Wait, what?
I've done this for forever.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, you need to go back to the song next year because I found a loophole. I can do it home recording.
Alright. Are you guys done with 8, boys?
I'm almost done.
Are you done with 8?
Almost.
Oh, my kids.
Do.
Bitch, you're going to hell, extended.
Do it, dude.
I thought they fixed all the loopholes.
Not enough of them.
I've been so messed up for so long. I didn't know. I got like 3.8.
That is not what I got.
Okay.
I got 50.
I got
14.9.
14.9.
Don't you square root that?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, you do, Josh. Oh, thank you.
That's
Josh.
right.
Okay, yeah.
You
C
too,
squared
Josh.
equals this, so yeah, you do need to square root it at the end.
Hey Josh,
Oh,
I got
yeah.
3.9.
Yes, it is. Oh, we got sass.
3.86.
Side angle side.
Okay. Number 10.
What happened to...
After leaving an airport, a plane flies for 1.5 hours at a speed of 200 kilometers an hour on a course of 200 degrees. Where is 200 degrees at?
Alright,
Bottom
let's say,
left.
hypothetically.
Southwest.
Okay, yeah. Remember 0 is due north, so 180 would be due south. So 200 degrees would be
It's
about
just about
right there. I can't forget what I said. If you're going 200 kilometers an hour for 1.5 hours, how far have you traveled?
300 kilometers.
300. Let's keep reading. Then on a course of 340, where's 340 at?
Top left.
Yeah, 360 would be north again, so 340 is almost.
It's like a consonant V.
I'm gonna draw some north-south lines.
Is this why all this stuff is done on a grid? Like navigation and stuff?
I guess. Yeah, location, like longitude, latitude. So. All right. What was I doing? Course of 340, the plane flies for 2 hours at speed. If you're going for 2 hours at 250 kilometers an hour, how far would you get?
500?
500. So probably my picture would look a little more like this. 300, 500.
That's the line kind of.
At this time, how far is the plane from the airport? So, how far is this right here? Is basically what they're asking.
Okay, there's an arrow pointing.
If I can figure out this angle right here, I have side angle side, and I could use law of cosine.
Okay, so
Let's make it a grid running north-south.
Okay. So, I don't really want that 300 thing. Let's say this. You guys know what's this angle right here? Here, let me draw this out. 200 degrees. What's this?
well, how we know what doing? It's okay, we'll finish.
I'll poo.